nieces and nephews, it's your favorite auntie, Monique Judge. I have a very special edition of Auntie Unfiltered for you today. I have guests with me, and they are none other than the iconic girl group, En Vogue. So I have with me today, Terry, Cindy, and Rhona. And y'all have just been doing the thing. Come on now, let's talk about it. What's going on?
Well, man, we've been in this game for 30 years, and we are now about to be honored by the Black Music Honors Awards. We're receiving the Urban Music Icon Award. So we're really, really excited and very grateful.
You guys are definitely some urban music icons. I mean, let's just say it, right? I mean, you guys were, again, the pinnacle of girl group for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were plenty of guy groups, but the girl groups were few and far in between. And here y'all came on the scene and just blew up.
We're just trying to do our thing. You know, we didn't know if we were going to blow up. We really just couldn't call it. And so when that first single, Hold On, took off, and really it took off overnight. And we spent that first year just chasing that record. And we could never have guessed that 30 years later, we would still be in the game.
You guys have been able to take your music and make it fit every era that you've been in, right? Without losing a step, without losing track. What's that like? Like, how does that work for you?
It's an organic process because we never know, you know, we just know that, you know, when we get in to do new music, we never know how it's going to turn out. We just know it has to start with us loving it.
I mean, it really also starts with the fans just embracing our music and enjoying it and loving it and coming along for the ride and really continuing to stay on the ride with us so many years later.
Yeah.
And so without them, you know, we wouldn't be still doing this.
So I've always heard that you ladies are a very fun group. And I want to have some fun with you right now, especially for all of your fans who are watching. So we're going to play a game, and the game is called Black Ass Game, okay?
Okay, bring it on.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you some stuff that's, you know, we as Black people know and relate to. So the first question I'm going to pose is this, and this is important. This is a question that can divide households. You hear me?
Uh-oh.
I'm making breakfast and I put a bowl of grits in front of you. Cindy, putting you on the spot, sis. What
Okay.
are you putting in those grits?
A little bit of sugar and some butter.
Terry?
Oh yeah, sugar and butter all day long.
I guess you and I might be rocking together, Monique. I'm getting my salt, pepper, and butter.
Thank you.
She said thank you.
I could tell we were on the same team.
I discovered that there is an entire contingent of Black people who do not believe in using Lowry's seasoned salt.
They ain't Black.
So Carrie, I take it you use Lowry's.
I don't use it now, but I've grown up with Lowry's. I mean, you, and I actually do have some in my cabinet. I don't use it. But just tradition, family tradition, shoots, around Thanksgiving, stuff like that, I might sprinkle a little bit on there.
What about you, Cindy?
Sometimes you just need that thing on it. And so that's when I'll break out the Lowry.
All right, what about you, Miss Rhona?
I'm rocking with Sin on that. She said what I would say. I got some in the cabinet. Every once in a while, you might sprinkle a little something on it.
Spades or dominoes?
Spades.
Spades.
I can't pick either. I don't know how to play any of them. I can't play dominoes and I don't know how to play spades. Did I just lose my card?
Here, I'm gonna let them save you with this question though. Terry, which Joker is the big Joker? Is it the guarantee or the color Joker?
The color.
Rhona?
I'm rocking with T on that. It's the one without the words on it. That's not right, Monique.
It's always been
It's a debate. My feeling is it's the guaranteed Joker because that's a guaranteed book. All right, so now this last question I'm going to add. Now this one is a heartbreaker question, okay?
Uh-oh.
In that you have to make a really difficult choice here. And, you know, we'll see where y'all stand with it. And when I ask the question, Rhona, I want you to answer first, then you, Cindy, and then you, Terry, okay?
Okay.
So, of these three people, You have to erase one from history. And when you erase them, everything that they've ever done or touched goes away, okay? And those three people are Prince, Michael Jackson, and James Brown.
You can't ask that question.
It's blasphemous.
You should have been saying Bush, Trump. Lord knows it's a plethora of other ones that could be added to that list. That's where I thought you were about to go.
James Brown made such a cultural statement for us at such a pivotal moment in history that we cannot get rid of him right now, right? I feel like Michael Jackson and Prince it depends on what kind of fan you were that would make you keep either one of them. I personally got into the genius of Prince later in life. For whatever reason, I was able to latch on to Michael Jackson right off top. So I'm sorry to the Prince fan, but I gotta piece him out.
Cindy, you gonna answer?
I can't. Okay, I would probably have to say Prince too, because as great as his music is, because my first musical influence that made me know that I had to be a singer was Michael Jackson. If there wasn't no Michael Jackson, Cindy would have been a veterinarian or something else. So, I'll say Prince.
Terry.
I gotta say Prince too. I'm like Rhona. Although I liked Prince, I really didn't get into his musical genius until later. And you definitely can't get rid of James Brown because he just spawned the whole musical culture for both of them. You know, and Michael Jackson was all that for us, right? So, all right, since you forced me to choose Prince.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Prince is also my choice, and I love them both. I've seen Prince live so many times in very intimate venues too. But I grew up on Michael Jackson, and that was the first concert I ever went to as a child. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? They blew my mind. Yeah. You guys have been such good sports, and this has been so much fun. I'm so happy I got to do this with you. I'm so happy to see you still doing your thing 30 years later. Like I said before, your music transcends. And I hope y'all know that. And I hope you know how much the fans appreciate you, how much I appreciate you. Do you have any parting words for the audience? Anything else you guys want them to know before we go?
It's because of you guys that we're able to continue on. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We really do appreciate it.
Ditto. Thank you so much. And hang on through this pandemic. It's not going to last forever. And continue to just reach out and stay connected to your friends and your family. And this will pass.
And stay socially distanced and keep washing your hands.
And listen to En Vogue.
Not a bad idea.